Do you know your English level? Well, if you don't, then continue watching this video. Hi guys, this is Anisha from Engvarta. So, a lot of time it happens we are not really aware of our English level, which can make us feel underconfident. But in this video, I will help you determine your English level and let you plan your steps further to improve it. So this is how it's gonna work. I will quiz you with a series of questions ranging from A1 level, that is the beginner's level, to C2 level, that is the proficiency level. Each level will have 8 questions and you will get multiple answers for that. You will get approximately 5 to 10 seconds to answer that question. Now, before starting, grab a pen and paper to note down your scores for the final assessment. So are you ready? Let's begin. So we will start with the level 1, that is the beginner's level. The first question is, she dashed her homework in her home. Your options are does, do, write, and doing. Your timer starts now. So, what do you think? What was the answer? Well, the correct answer is does. She does her homework in her home. Moving on to the second question. After I dash my coffee, I stood up to leave. Your options are drink, drunk, drank, and drinking. Your time starts now. The correct answer is drank. Third question. Dash you like to read books? Options are, do, does, and is. Did you get that correct? Well, the correct answer is do. Moving on to the fourth question. His parents dash from South Africa. The options are is, are, was, isn't. Your timer starts now. The correct answer is are. Moving on to question number 5. Which option is correct? He goes to office in car. He goes to office by car. He goes to the office by car. Your time starts now. So, what do you think? Which one is correct? Well, the correct answer is he goes to office by car. Now, whenever we are talking about a means of transport, we use the preposition by. For example, by car, by train, by bus, and so on. Also, we do not use the before the means of transport. Moving on to question number 6. This is in my bottle. It's dash. The options are her, hers, to her, your. Your timer starts now. The correct answer is hers. Moving on to question number 7. There isn't dash food in the fridge. Your options are many, any, some, a. Your timer starts now. So, which one is correct? Well, the correct answer is any. Moving on to question number 8. Some people are really afraid dash spiders. And your options are of, to, for, and with. Your timer starts now. So, what do you think? Which answer is correct? Of spiders, to spiders, with spiders, or for spiders? Well, the correct answer is of spiders. So, how was it? How was this level for you? I hope you got most of the answers correct. Now, moving on to the A2 level. That is the elementary level. Question number 1. If you study hard, you will definitely dash your test. Your options are passed, pass, will pass, passes. Your time starts now. The correct answer is pass. Moving on to the second question. I usually wake up dash 8 am. The options are on, at, in, between. Your timer starts now. The correct answer is at 18. Moving on to question number 3. Now tell me which option is correct. Look at that building over there. Look at this building over there. Look at that building over here. Your timer starts now. The correct answer to this is look at that building over there. Now, let's understand why the other two options are wrong. When we talk about this and that, the things are completely different. This is used when something is closer to us, and that is used when something is far from us. In the same way, when we talk about here and there, here is used for something that is closer to us, and there is used when something is far from us. So altogether, when we put it together, we use this and here, and that and there. I hope you understood that. Moving on to the fourth one. You don't like chocolates, dash. Your options are have you, don't you, do you, or you do. Your timer starts now. The correct answer is you don't like chocolates, do you? Moving on to the fifth question. I dashed some work when Neha called me. Your options are was doing, is doing, did, am doing. And your timer starts now. Well, the correct answer is was doing. Now, since the sentence is used in past tense, that is, Neha called me. Therefore, we would be using past continuous tense. Now, moving on to the sixth question. I'm sorry, dash what I said earlier. She's not married, dash a doctor. And your options are for and in, about and with, about and for and to. Your time starts now. The correct answer is for and to. Seventh one. I've decided dash a new house. Options are buy, to buy, buying, to buy. Time starts now. The correct answer is to buy. Moving on to the eighth question. Does it get hot in here? Now what will be the correct answer? Option 1. Yes it does. Yes it is. Yes it's not. Your time starts now. The correct answer is yes it does. Now moving forward to the B1 level. That is the intermediate level. Question 1 is, my doctor told dash my medicines on time. And your options are me to take, me eating, to me to eat. Your time starts now. The correct answer is me to take. Moving on to the second one. If you want to improve your English, you need to dash an effort. Options are do, make, take, or put. Time starts now. The correct answer is make. Third question. This time next year date dash married. Options are going, will be, are, will going. Your time starts now. The correct answer is will be married. Moving on to the fourth question. I am not used to dash early in the morning. Options are get up, getting up, wake up, to get up. Time starts now. The correct answer is I'm not used to getting up early in the morning. Now, when we use the phrase used to, it is used to describe a habit. Therefore, we use the ing form of the verb. Understood? Moving on to the fifth question. It's not dash mine. Options are same as, the same as, similar, or same to. Time begins. The correct answer is the same as. Moving on to the sixth question. Which sentence is correct? Have you finished your project? Did you finish your project? Have you got finished your project? Your time starts now. Correct answer is, have you finished your project? Now, since there is no exact time mentioned as to when the project started or when it was completed, therefore we will use present perfect tense. Moving on to the seventh question. He lives on dash of the city. Options are other side, another side, the other side, the another side. Time starts now. The correct answer is the other side. Moving on to the eighth question. I prefer spending my time with people dash me. Options are who respect me, who are respectable me, which respect me. The correct answer is who respect me. Now let's level it up a little. Moving on to the B2 level, which is also known as the upper intermediate level. Question 1 is, Riya dash eat the food because it was too spicy. Options are couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't, won't. Bit confusing? Well, your timer starts now. The correct answer is couldn't. Moving on to the second question. I just found dash that Rohan quit his job last week. Options down, out, on, in. The correct answer is out. Third question. I dash eaten sushi. How is it? Options are never, have never, will never, may never. Time starts now. The correct answer is I have never eaten sushi. How is it? Now, have you guys eaten sushi? Do let me know in the comments below. Moving on to the fourth question. As soon as we dash, we went for a coffee. Options are check in, checked in, check, checked into. The correct answer is checked in. Moving on to the fifth question. We tried dash the manager, but his phone was engaged. Options are calling, called, to called. The correct answer is we tried calling the manager, but his phone was engaged. Moving on to the sixth question. Now you tell me which sentence is not correct. We walked quickly. I put the book down carefully. They worked hardly. The kids slept heavily. The answer which is not correct is they worked hardly. Moving on to the seventh question. She hopes to dash a pilot someday. Options are becomes, become, becoming, to becoming. The correct answer is become. Moving on to the eighth question. I looked outside because I could dash. Heard someone singing, hear someone singing, hearing someone singing, heard someone say. Your time starts now. The correct answer is hear someone singing. I hope you're enjoying it till now. Moving on to the C1 level, that is the advanced level. The question 1 is, were you able to dash any solution? Options are catch on, look for, make out, come up with. Your timer starts now. The correct answer is come up with. Now the phrasal verb come up with means to find a solution. Moving on to the second question. I would have arrived on time dash the bus. The options are if hadn't I missed, I hadn't missed. Missed had I not. Had I not missed. The correct answer is had I not missed the bus. Moving on to the third question. The restaurant begins to dash the tables for around 9:30. Your options are late, form, make, put. The correct answer is lay. Now, when we use to lay something out, it means to put things down. For example, lay this mouse on the desk. Therefore, we will be using lay on. Moving on to question number 4. Dealing with a lot of new changes can be a little dash at times. Overwhelming, overshadowing, overacting, overflowing. The correct answer is overwhelming. Moving on to fifth one. Dash speaking, I really didn't like the way she spoke to her friend. Options are honestly, initially, hardly, chiefly. Your time starts now. The correct answer is honestly. Moving on to the sixth one. One of the biggest dash of working in aviation is free travel. Options are perks, peeves, pests, pest. Your time starts now. The correct answer is perks. Let's understand the meaning of these words. The meanings are on your screen. Moving on to the seventh one. She likes watching all kinds of movie, dash, comedy, romance, action, or anything else. Options are be it, if it is it, it is. The correct answer is be it. Moving on to question number 8. I would have been a doctor by now, dash. Options are if I studied harder, had I studied harder, have I studied harder, if I have studied harder. Your time starts now. The correct answer is had I studied harder. And now this is our last level, which is the C2 level, which is also known as the proficiency level. Moving on to question number 1. Emma told me that you had a fight with your best friend. Did you guys dash things up? Options are patch, resolve, sort, solved. The correct answer is patch. Now all the 4 words means the same, which means to resolve something. But the phrasal verbs patch things up means to resolve things between 2 people. Therefore, the correct answer is patch. Moving on to the second one. He was trying to dash the strength and energy to leave the party. Muster up, meted out, mulled over, mustered up. The correct answer is muster up. Moving on to the third question. We were amazed by the dash abundance of food. Your options are spleen, sheer, group, total. Your time starts now. The correct answer is sheer. Moving on to the fourth one. The children dashed with delight when we told them that we are going to the beach. Your options are merged, beamed, soared, drained. Your time starts now. The correct answer is beamed. Beamed means to be very excited and very happy. Now moving on to question number 5. We experienced the usual dash of a family vacation. Options are misfits, mishaps, misdirections, mistrials. The correct answer is mishaps. Now the sixth one. I'd worked a 12-hour day and was absolutely dash. Options are strained, drained, merged, beamed. Your time starts now. The correct answer is drained. Moving on to the 7th one. He has a good salary, but he doesn't find the work very dash. Options are prosperous, fulfilling, considerate, helpful. The correct answer is fulfilling. Now to the last one. It's a very dangerous task. We must dash precautions. Options are take, make, have, prevent. The correct answer is take. With this, we have come to an end to this quiz, and now it's go time. If you have got more than 5 questions correct in each level, then you have passed that level. Put down your scores in the comments below and let me know your English level. Rest, let's talk about how to improve your English level. In order to improve your English level, there are 4 major parts that you need to work on, which are reading, writing, speaking, and listening. You can take advice from this video to improve your English in the next 30 days. I will see you in the next video. Till then, happy learning.